Okay, welcome to English class. My name is Nicole and we are going to be learning about singular and plural nouns. This is a grammatical lesson that is extremely important, and it's one that you have to master in order to sound even the least bit respectable speaking English. Okay, so most of the time we can simply add an S to the end of the word to make it plural. For example, she has one cat. If she were to have two of those things, we would say she has two cats. So, if there is a pattern. So, if the word ends in a T sound or a T, we just add an S. If the word ends in a G, like dog, we add the S. So, I have one dog. She has two dogs. Add the S. It's really simple. Okay, now for words that end in a CH or H sound, for words that end in a S sound or S, or for words that end in a X sound, we are going to add an ES. For example, the noun box. The noun box has an X at the end, so we would simply add ES. So, I have one box to put all my things in, but she has two boxes, so she can really organize what goes in each box. Another example can be watch, like the watch that you wear on your wrist. Okay? He has one watch, but he would like two watches. So he went to the store to buy more watches. So the word watch, the noun watch, it's a thing, ends in CH. So we just add the ES. We could do batch, a batch of data. So we can say I have one batch of data, or we can say I have two batches of data I need to filter through and organize and be able to present to my company tomorrow. That's just an example of how we could use the word batch in a sentence. For nouns that end in F or FE, for example, leaf ends in an F, we are going to change the F and add a V and then add ES. So we are going to change the F to a V and add ES. So, for example, there is a leaf on the ground. The leaf fell from the tree. Leaf, L-E-A-F. So leaf ends in the letter F, the F sound. So if we want to say two of those, we would drop the F, add the V, and then add ES. So it would be leaves. There are two leaves that fell from the tree this morning. They are so beautiful. Another example of a word that ends in an F or an FE is the word life. So if you're playing a video game, I know that you have been in a situation where you only have one life left. So if it's singular, so one life or a life, we say FE at the end. It's just the word. If we need to say, whew, I just got another life, so now I have two, we would say two lives. So it would be get rid of the F, change the F to a V, add ES. So it would be I have two lives remaining. So one life, two lives. there are some words that don't follow any sort of pattern. For example, one child, we would say, oh, there is a child playing on the playground. If we wanted to say more than one child, we would say children. So there are 7 children playing on the playground. So we can't say, oh, there are 7 childs. We don't say that. You just have to practice the different words in English and get used to it. Some don't have any logical explanation to why they don't just add an S or add an ES, but the more you practice the language, the easier it will become. Another example of a singular versus a plural noun that you can't really find a rule for is mouse. So there is one mouse that ran across the floor. So 1 mouse. And then you can say 2 mice, 3 mice. So if it is more than 1 mouse, we would say mice. So there are 3 mice that are running across the floor right now. So you just have to practice the English language, and I have several worksheets that will help review words like this that have no logical explanation to why they are the way they are. I have a ton of worksheets for you that should help you out. I have worksheets that will explain these rules. So check them out, and you're doing awesome. Bye.